Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Monday, the 4th of November. I am flatcapcallum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Alright, it's going to be brief. We'll do the Sunday review, we'll do the Monday selections, just going for 2 Southwell, 2 Kempton, 10 quid bet, and then going to go on a couple of days break and then aim to be back Wednesday night. I think that's what I'm going to say. Sunday was pants. That's what I put in the review. The first horse placed, then that looked like it got harpooned, as a lot of ours have recently. Just, it was on the rail. It just didn't get close enough. Really, it needed to get a bit out. That was poor, and that was up there and faded. Jump in the last, I thought there was an actual chance that was going to place, and then stop riding it. If you actually look at where it was going to the last fence and then where it actually finished, absurd. So that was a non-try if ever I saw one. That's always the risk with these sort of horses. Talked about that, and then that was prominent and faded, I think, as well. But 19 on 0 back, I think we still ended up coming out about 41 quid up for the week. So better than it has been. Obviously helped by the good Saturday. Moving into Monday, I'm just going to do this. I've had lots of debate about even whether I was going to do a video or not. And yeah, there's a few if buts and maybes and other horses. That's where I've ended up. 257 Kempton. Obviously, bear in mind the health warning here. The all-weather selections I've been putting out have been atrocious the last 4 weeks. 257 Kempton. Sonnery Power 12 to 1, 1 star. If you excuse the fact it was mile and 6 last time, going back down to mile and half, it's mile and 3, I think that makes actually. Much more up its bag. It was running very consistently before there. So yeah, not really a reason for it to run a bad race. So Sonnery Power 12 to 1, 232 Kempton Starfighter coming off a break, basement handicap. Those are in theory, things I'm not keen on. That being said, the horse has got good form really prior to going on the break. I think the last time it might have been not so good, but generally speaking, the form's been pretty good over this sort of distance on the all-weather in this sort of grade of handicap. And actually, when you look at the form of the horse, it does actually okay coming off a break. So actually, that's not so much of an issue. Interesting thing to point out: jockey booking Mason Patel. I think you might pronounce his name. If you're watching, Mason, let me know if I've done it right or wrong. I think it's 4th ride under rules. He's only a wee teenager. I think he's 16, something like that. And he's only been sort of fourth professional ride. First one was like the 24th of October. He's come for the pony racing scene and was doing pretty well over there by all accounts. And so far he's had one sort of hands and heels race, which I don't really count for much anyway. But it wasn't good. He ran in a novice race on something that blew the start. Both for Mark Loughnane, who was riding for tonight on Starfighter. So this is, I'd say, first proper chance, because this is not an apprentice handicap or any hands and heels. This is proper riding. And then the other ride he had at the weekend was at Newmarket for Roger Teal, and he was second in a pretty competitive handicap at Newmarket on a horse that wasn't particularly fancied. So there's been potential on his third ride. And yeah, if I was looking at apprenticeship races, I wouldn't be as interested. But I think this jockey might be one who you want to keep an eye on. Mason Patel, 4th ride. That's what I'm saying. It's just a Starfight 14 to 1. Whether he does the business on Starfight, let's find out. But 4:45 Southwell, Stone of Destiny absolutely needs to bounce back. It's an interesting race. 6 runners. There are 5 bookies. Sky 365, Betfred, Coral and Ladbrokes go in 3 places on a 6 runner. That is a 50-50 chance of a horse framing. Great place terms. That's really, really good. But even on 6 runners, 2 places, 1 in 3 is still not bad. Needs to bounce back. It's another Mick Appleby horse. That one, I've got 2 on those. 2 of them. Stone of Destiny. But it's had form in the book. And yeah, I think it's 2 runs since it's come off a long break haven't been great, but I think it's one of those ones that's going to ride itself into form. And from a place terms point of view, 12 to 1 on a horse that's got plenty enough form that says it can frame, and that's front 2. This is front 3 if you get in one of those 5 bookies. So that's in. And then we took it last time. I've decided I'm going to take another chance on Ex-Bonita. It sort of didn't quite see out the race last time. I'm thinking back in a fillies race, which is what it is, might be better suited to it. So slightly less competitive, I think. So 10-1 Ex-Bonita's in 6:45. All 1 stars. I've managed to ride it on tonight. That's an achievement. 25p each way. Yankee. We're going £1 win singles on most of them, but we're doing 75p each way on Stone of Destiny, and that's whether or not you can get 2 or 3 places. I'd still recommend each way Stone of Destiny. The others will go on the nose. £10. So the bookie advice in order: Sky are standout 4 place terms. 365 Betfred are joint second best. Coral are 4th best. I haven't put Ladbrokes in there because actually on some of the other races they're bad. So actually 5th best, Paddy, Betfair, Unibet, Betway. That's it. £10 is your bet. So yeah, that's me. So I'm planning to make no video content Monday or Tuesday, and I'm planning to come back and do a video Wednesday night for Thursday. Noting I am aware there's a Dundalk meeting on Wednesday night, but I'll probably be, unless there's something super special I find there, I will be missing that out. So no videos from me until Wednesday night is the plan. No horse selections for Tuesday or Wednesday. Back Wednesday night for Thursday. Just going to take a couple of days. Just a couple of days of away from making videos and pressured on trying to work out what goes in the star system, and you'll have to fend for yourself. There's plenty of other folk out there. Just watch which ones, you know what I mean? Yeah. The ones that keep the really like decent profit and loss that they talk to you about quite regularly, them ones. They're the ones you should be looking at, not the ones with the fictional figures, the creative accountancy. Oh, look at where my calculator's gone. I'll just tell you some numbers and figures and some aspirational stuff that I'm trying to do rather than the actual legit figures of the fact I've lost. Watch out for those ones. The ones that say, is my profit and loss, and it's all there, and you go look on the spreadsheet, have a look at them ones. They're probably the ones I'd be looking at if I was you. I mean, I'd say that. I don't take other people's tips. I do my own stuff. I mean, I'm that busy anyway, but there's a few out there on YouTube that do it in a nice, fair, decent way. I'd have a look that direction if I was you. All right, that is me. Thank you very much. See you in a couple of days. Hope you have a good start to your week. Enjoy bonfire night. Oh, last thing, didn't tell you that, did I? I foretold it like last night. I told you I had a horse for the Melbourne Cup, and I said it'll probably jinx it. Yeah, sure enough, 10's 11-1 now. 20-1 it was 4 places when I talked about that yesterday. And now the sort of next declaration phase has happened. A couple of the donkeys are out. The draw's been done, and now it's 10-11-1. So I'm not putting it out, not in a 24 runner race. So you can work it out for yourself. I'm not going into this. I'm going to tell you what it is, but don't back it because of the price. Because basically, if I do that, it could win, and then you'll be like, well, why didn't you put it in? It could lose. What I'm saying to you is there was value at 20-1, quarter of the odds, 4 places, and I was hoping I'd get that for 5. 10-11-1, 5 places. That's basically half the odds with fractionally better place terms. So I'm afraid I'm not playing Melbourne Cup, but if you are, feel free to slot it in the comments and share with other people. It's Tuesday, early hours Tuesday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be watching it, but that's it. I mean, I may have a look and find some sort of 100-1 outsider that I think possibly is worth a chance, but I'm not planning to. All right. Anyway. that was like a 3 minutes extra ramble than I was expecting. Okay, have a good week. See you Wednesday night if you're still here. Bye bye.